What's up, TRT community? Let's help each other. Today I'm going to show you how I do my injections of my testosterone for my TRT. I have mine come in these little vials like this of 200 milligrams. Some people are able to purchase them in a lot larger and then just take out little by little. But my insurance will only pay for little doses like this at a time. This is one dose in here. So this green cap on top, that's just for protection. That just shows you that this hasn't been tampered with. So you take off the little green top. Then what you do is, I am not provided with the little alcohol swabs whenever I get my injection and needles and things like that. So I just make my own, a little like a little makeup pad here and alcohol. And so I just put a little on there. And then you wipe the top of this before you draw any out. My injections come with a drawing needle. This is a fatter gauge. And then it also just comes with the regular needle as well. This is the injecting needle on the top, but this is how it works. You open this up, and when I take this off, I can unscrew this. So as I unscrew this, this smaller gauged one will come off. Then I open this and I put the larger gauged one on, and it just screws right on. Then when I take the top off, you can see that's a kind of a fat needle there. You can see the hole even in the top. Now, what you do is you actually pull this out to get a little air in there, because when you put this up in here, this is thick. It's kind of oily. And so as you put this up inside, you want to push some air up inside of that. So then as soon as you let go, there's pressure inside this at this point, and it'll naturally start to fill itself up a little more easily. So I'm going to pull it down to the 1, because that's actually 200 milligrams that I'll be taking, and then I'll push that air up inside there. So I've already alcohol swabbed that, so we're all clean. So just push that up inside, and then I push the air up inside there, and I don't think you'll see the bubbles, but it'll make these little bubbles. And then watch this as I let go. And so it's just sucking that in now. See the needle inside there? I can kind of wiggle it around. I like to get the needle close to the very bottom because I want to every drop out of this that I can. And so I'm just slowly pulling all this out. And then try to get every little last bit of this out. I want all the testosterone, homie. Okay, I feel good with that. Now I've gotten a lot, I've got basically all of it out, so I'm happy with that. Now, so you know what I'm actually going to do? I'm just going to pull that back in there now and make a big bubble, because who cares? I'm going to take this needle off anyway. This isn't the injecting needle, this is just the drawing needle. Put that back on, unscrew that, and it fell out. There we go. Now I'm putting the screwing the injecting needle on. And I'm about to inject this. You're not going to get to see that part because you're not going to get to see my buns. But what I would do, this is the swab that I used earlier to wipe the top of this. I'm not going to use that same swab on my body, just in case there were some germs on top of that. So I use a new one when I put this on to my skin before I inject. Now, Where do you inject it? Well, I inject it in the top of my right cheek. How do you know where to inject it? Lots of good videos on YouTube about that, but let me just quickly show you. If you draw a vertical line going up in the middle of your cheek here, a vertical line going up the middle, and then you draw a horizontal line going across, you basically created 4 parts, right? You're going to want to inject in that top square, and that's where I inject. So I hope that's been helpful to show you how I do this. Let's help each other. Where do you inject? I inject there. Do you use injections or do you use the cream? Hope this has been helpful. God bless. Peace.